On day 1, I spawned inside of a large skulk burial site as an Ancient Warden. I looked forward, only to see that there was a large Grand Warden standing in front of me. What's going on?
My ancient boy, you have no idea how special you are. But we are not safe. We must go before he arrives.
Who arrives? I followed the Grand Warden, rushing out of what looked to be my skulk temple, only to reach a main area where the largest cosmic dragon I had ever seen was destroying my kind.
Do not let him get to the Ancient One.
All of my people were doing everything they could to defend against the dragon. Why would they do all of this just for me? But he was strong and completely obliterated them all.
Where is the Ancient Warden? I must kill him so that I can rightfully be the ruler of this realm.
Shooting stars then blasted down from the sky, summoning down a cosmic army.
Listen, that evil dragon will stop at nothing to make sure that you are dead. You must go and find all of your ancient parts. Only then can we stop him.
He then slammed into the ground, summoning a strange portal in front of me.
Find the ancient claw, then all else will be explained.
Wait! Ah!
No! Don't let him escape!
On day 2, I fell through the portal, only to see that I was inside a strange skulk maze. An ancient claw is here? Without a second thought, cosmic men started to pour through the portal right behind me.
Get back here!
I began to run throughout the maze, doing my best to lose them. It was very tricky and even held parkour courses throughout it. Where is that ancient claw? I heard multiple of the cosmic men throughout the maze and knew that I was completely surrounded. But just then, a strange feeling filled from within, causing me to shoot out a sonic sound wave. Whoa, I can see through walls? I really am ancient. With my newfound ability, I was able to slip by my enemies one by one until finally I reached the main doorway. Sitting high up in the center of the room held the Warden Claw. How is this supposed to help me stop that dragon? I started to walk inside, but in a huge blue burst through the wall, summoned a cloaked figure.
The Ancient Warden, here for the claw, I presume.
How did you know that?
Get him!
Oh no! On day 3, the cosmic minions began to charge straight towards me, but were quickly cut off by the cloaked man.
Stand back!
He started to use his mythical powers to protect me against their brutal attacks. I could tell that he knew how to properly fight, but I couldn't just stand there and let him get hurt.
The claw, my boy! Get it!
I listened and went to pick the claws up. Because of this, it attached to my body. I now have large and sharp warden claws, giving me 5 more hearts. Oh, yeah! I use my newfound attack to help me fight back against the last cosmic minion. With one final slash, the cosmic man was scared and ran away in fear. We will be back! You helped me. Why?
Because, Ancient Warden, I am your creator. You are one of many ancient creatures that I have brought into this world, each holding great power in keeping everyone safe. But the cosmic dragon, he wants to change that by killing all of you. If he does, then he can obtain your power and use it to truly take over the world.
No, I can't let that happen. Just then, a sick warden entered inside the room.
The Grand Warden, he needs you.
Oh no, I have to help. On day 4, I left the crater behind and followed the tunnel's path until I found a huge battle-torn area where my leftover wardens were hiding in. Where is the Grand Warden? I then heard explosions sound off, and I went over only to see him fighting off a large cosmic beast. I ran into the battle, doing my best to slash at the beast every chance that I could. He was a fierce opponent and launched a very heavy attack on the two of us.
We will be back for you, Ancient Warden. The Cosmic Dragon will be the world's ruler.
The beast left. Oh my goodness. They're all doing this just so they can kill me?
Thank goodness you're alive.
Yeah, but a lot of our people, they died just to save me. We need to find somewhere we can all hide, and fast. On day 5, I found a safe Skulk Valley for us wardens to stay safe in. I got enough materials, using my strong warden claws to make myself a set of stone tools. From there, I built myself and my fellow wardens our very own ancient-styled homes. I made sure mine was in the center and high up so that I can overlook my people and make sure that they were all safe.
Good job finding the Ancient Claw. As the Ancient Warden, you can grow to be the strongest ancient creature by finding the rest of your ancient parts. Each grants you incredible abilities.
As my Grand Warden finished his sentence, we both heard a loud explosion go off in the distance. What was that? I have to find out.
Wait, don't go!
I ignored him and went to investigate the noise. On day 6, I followed the explosions until I saw a golem kingdom being absolutely destroyed. Golems ran for their lives, but were quickly taken out by more of the cosmic minions. This is terrible.
You shall die!
My attention got caught by the cosmic dragon. He was fighting against the kingdom's ancient golem. The golem was doing his best, but the dragon's pure strength was too much for him.
Leave my people alone! You're a monster!
I began to run in to help, but as I did, the dragon completely decimated him. No! Because of this, his ancient power started to transfer over to the dragon.
Now the only other ancient mob that is left is that warden. Once he is destroyed, my power will be limitless. Start searching!
The dragon took to the skies, and his men quickly followed. I ran throughout the destroyed village, only to see pure destruction. I saw a baby golem crying to himself. Hey, are you okay?
The dragon, he took my family away from me.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm trying to do whatever I can to stop him. I just need to find my other ancient parts.
Wait a minute. I think I heard something about a warden horn being held not too far from here.
That could be the next ancient part. I need to find it and get stronger. Can you tell me exactly where you think it is? On day 7, I followed the golem's directions deep into the closest desert until I finally found a lost desert city. I started to walk in, but as I did, the ground below me gave out. Where am I? I finally realized that I landed deep underground next to a hideout camp full of citizens and a small night fox.
Whoa, whoa! What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm here looking for the ancient warden horn.
Oh, that thing? Good luck!
Good luck? What do you mean? He then brought me over through the cave tunnels until we reached a clearing that led inside the kingdom. Everywhere I looked was filled with threatening musical guards.
Make sure there's no one left.
The people you saw hiding out were all residents here, protecting the Ancient Warden horn. We've all been pushed out by the conductor.
The who?
He's the one using your horn for his bidding. But if we take him down, then I can help my people get their homes back.
Well, I'm sure getting to him won't be easy. Do you have any ideas? On day 8, the Fox Knight and I were sneaking through the city, making sure not to be seen by any of the guards. I used my warden sense, allowing us to avoid them every chance that we could. It wasn't long until we found a main castle.
He resides in here.
We both found a weak spot in one of the walls, and with my warden claws, I broke right through it. After walking in, I saw that there was a man standing on a large stage with a flame on his head.
Sit down, everyone. The show is about to begin.
I looked around and noticed that he had a large crowd of musical guards watching. What is he going to perform?
Well, you don't look like my usual audience.
He turned and noticed us, causing me to see that he was using my warden horn. Hey, that's mine.
This horn allows me to conduct my shows. The last residents here didn't appreciate them.
I don't care. It belongs to me. You kicked those poor people out of their homes and will pay for that.
Very well. I guess it's time for my new performance to begin.
On days 9 to 10, the conductor began to perform, causing the entire stage around us to rumble. A very elegant song began to play, and because of this, his musical notes began to attack us? How is this even possible?
I don't know.
The Fox and I tried our best to outmaneuver the conductor's song, but he was really good at his craft. He could summon singing fish out of thin air and even encircle us with musical waves to trap us. This is so annoying. We have to get to the center. I began to slowly but surely make my way to where the conductor was.
Don't you dare ruin the show!
I then got close enough and was able to slash right at him again and again. With a few more of my hits, the conductor was down for the count. I did it!
My music will live on!
He dropped the ancient horn, and I picked it up. Because of this, I upgraded. I gained 5 more hearts, grew larger in size, and now could burst out a powerful ancient boom. This is awesome! With the music ended, the knights then seemed to snap out of a trance. The conductor must have been mind controlling them with his music.
What the? Where am I?
With him gone, my people can finally live safely in their homes again. All thanks to you.
Hey, you helped too, you know.
If only. You see, I wish to one day be the world's best knight. One that anyone would fear.
Well, why don't you join me? I'm sure that if we work together, we can make sure that that happens. On days 11 to 12, I made it back to my base with Phil, and I built him a nice night guard tower in the front of our city.
All my life, I've been wanting to prove my worth as a knight. And with you, Fozo, I just might.
As I left Phil's house and was venturing deep into my base, I noticed a warden spider. He was mining skulk from my people's base. Hey, what gives?
The jig is up!
The spider was startled and started to run away. Hey, get back here! On days 13 to 14, I started to chase the warden spider throughout the caves of glowing crystals. He was fast and agile, but I was slowly starting to catch up.
Look, I'm sorry, but I needed your skulk. My leader, he needs it.
What? Can't we just talk this out? But as I said this, I chased the spider into an open cavern with a massive ravine. Wait! The spider didn't listen and spun out a web that pulled him straight to the other side. No! Now how am I supposed to get him? Oh, come on. Get back here! Finally, I made it across and through the next set of tunnels, only to exit and see a large cosmic empire full of the cosmic dragon's forces. Oh no. There was cosmic energy spreading throughout the floors. And when I looked all the way at the top, there was a platform for none other than the cosmic dragon himself. He took to the air and flew around his empire, calling out to his men.
Our newly made device is finally ready. Now, with just one single warden, I can zap their essence out and track down the Ancient One.
That is not good. I can't let him find any warden kind. I looked down to see that the warden spider was running straight into the cosmic empire. No, get back here! On days 15 to 16, I began to sneak through the empire myself, but I knew I had to be careful. Come on, come on. Where did that spider go? Oh no! I ran towards the sound, just in time to see that the warden spider was being confronted by the cosmic beast.
What a perfect little coincidence. You're coming with me!
No, he isn't! I rushed in and began to try and fight him off. I attacked him with my ancient boom, and it definitely hurt him, but he still attacked with such ferocity. I felt much more evenly matched, but his attacks still hurt a lot. Suddenly, the warden spider used an opening to entrap the beast in his webs. Whoa.
What the?
Hurry, it's not safe here. We gotta go.
We both ran until we made it far enough away to feel safe again. What is going on? Why did you take our skulk?
I just really needed some skulk for my main skulk leader. It keeps him alive, and the ancient skulk he uses isn't enough anymore.
Wait, did you say ancient skulk? That's one of the items that I need. Maybe we could work out a trade?
Oh, yeah, sure. I can bring you to them, but just know that it won't be easy.
On days 17 to 18, I went with the warden spider until we reached another cavern, and at its center was a tunnel heading straight down into darkness.
My whole civilization is just down there.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to get down there?
Oh, yeah, you're not a spider. Here you go.
The spider lunged forward and bit me. Ow!
That should do it. You temporarily have warden spider abilities now. Have fun.
He jumped out over the dark tunnel and swung a web to rappel down into it slowly. Okay, Fozo, don't panic. I jumped out and shot a web out. How do I control this thing? I swung around wildly until finally steadying myself above the tunnel. Phew. I then started to slowly lower myself down inside. I really hate heights, and this is not helping. When I finally started to notice the tunnel opening, I saw a ton of warden spider eyes looking up at me. Hi? As I reached the floor, I heard a voice echo out into the chamber.
The Ancient Warden in my home?
I looked back to see a huge web was spun across the walls, and on it was the lead skulk spider.
I never thought I'd live to see the day we would actually meet.
On days 19 to 21, the skulk spider was looking down at me with weak but caring eyes.
I know what you are here for.
He moved aside to show he was in possession of the ancient skulk.
I am very old, and I have looked over the spiders for centuries. This precious skulk, it's the only thing keeping me alive.
I'm sorry, but I need it too. Is there anything I could do to help you?
Well, there just might be one thing that could sustain my life in place of it.
Really? What is it? The spider brought me towards a tunnel that eventually led out into the sunlight, and just across the area on the surface was a crazy looking laboratory.
There, a mad scientist makes copious amounts of potions with the DNA of my spider kind. He has a skulk potion that could suffice in feeding me.
All right, I'll get it.
But be warned, Fozo. None of my spiders have been able to stop him. You might not make it out alive.
On days 22 to 26, I slowly made my way inside of the laboratory, trying not to be spotted. I didn't see the scientist anywhere, but I did find a room full of lab equipment. And there, sitting high up on a shelf of potions, was a bottle glowing with skulk. Perfect. Now, how to get it down? I centered my chest towards the top shelf and took a deep breath in. Here goes nothing. I used my skull horn attack, trying to knock down the potion, but I missed and knocked over a ton of other ones on the floor. Uh-oh.
Who dares break into my laboratory?
Running angrily into the room was the mad scientist.
An Ancient Warden? Oh, how precious. An even rarer ingredient for my experiments.
He rushed in to defend his lab. He would swipe at me with his mechanical arm, so I tried to back away and use my skull horn, but he would then hurl potions at me. He was extremely tough and quickly outsmarted me in every single way. How am I supposed to beat this guy? When I finally got off my attack, I had an idea and knocked more potions down that collided into him, causing his body to change.
What have you done?
Sorry? This didn't slow him down though, as he continued to attack in his monstrous form. It was a tough fight, but I was eventually able to take him down. I went over and grabbed the skulk potion. All right, time to get out of here. On days 27 to 29, I returned to the Skulk Warden Spider and gave him the skulk potion.
Ah, you bested the scientist.
He drank it in one gulp, and even though it was so small, the potion caused him to grow even larger.
That feels so much better. The skulk is yours.
The spider moved to the side, giving me a clear view of the ancient skulk. Yes! I ran up and grabbed it, causing me to grow even stronger. I gained 5 more hearts, and as the skulk rushed through me, I realized I had gained a new attack. I could now dig down and burst violently out of the earth. I could burrow. Awesome!
You know, all of your work here has reminded me that I'm not going to be here to protect my people forever. One day, my spiders will need someone to lead them, and I think you might be the one to do it.
On days 30 to 32, the Skulk Spider led me deep within a civilization and into a Skulk arena full of webs.
Without the ancient skulk, it's only a matter of time before I'm gone. But you, Fozo, will lead my spiders and all the other wardens as the Ancient Warden. It is your destiny.
I will do it for all of the wardens and all of ancient kind.
But the question is, are you worthy?
The Skulk Spider then rushed in and began to attack. What the? He continued to fight me, but this time I was ready. We started to trade hits as he would launch webs and poisonous attacks at me. I retaliated with my claws, and we both were taking some heavy damage.
Are you strong enough to keep our people safe?
He flung even more webs around the arena, almost completely surrounding me. Back off! I quickly used my new ability to dig down into the earth and burst out right underneath him, knocking him back with one powerful blow.
You have bested me. Now I truly believe that you are strong enough to lead my spiders. Go, be the Ancient Warden, and unite us all.
On days 33 to 35, I made my way back to my ancient city base, with the warden spiders marching behind me. I was about to gather materials when I looked and saw them starting to build with their own webs. I joined them in building their very own spider home in the city. Whoa, you guys are pretty good at building with this stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, and we will do whatever it takes to help keep this place safe and protected.
Sounds like a plan.
My, Fozo. Look at you, already stepping up to our true calling.
Which is?
It's to unite and lead all the Warden kind. You have only seen a fraction of what your powers can really do.
Just then, I felt rumbling under my feet, as if it felt like the whole city was beginning to shake. What is going on? In a flash, a mystical-looking shrine was summoned into our base. Whoa, isn't that the same book the ancient creator had? I cautiously approached it, as I felt a strong pull to pick it up. Once I did, I began to read it, as my mind was filled with knowledge, and the creator appeared before me. On days 36 to 39, my vision came back, and it felt like it was only me and the creator in an ancient crypt.
You have done well to survive this long, Pozo, but you are still not strong enough yet.
I'm doing whatever it takes.
I know. That is why I am here to tell you about the next ancient part, the Ancient Warden heart.
Where is it?
You will find it within a volcano, in the depths of the fiery nether. But no ordinary one. A deep, dark biome resides there as well. When you find that, you'll find the Skulk Nether volcano.
Well, I need to find it fast. The creator vanished without another word, and I was left there in my base as my vision returned to me. I immediately left my base and hurried back above ground. But as I did, I was completely ambushed. In front of me was the Cosmic Beast with a group of their men. What? No!
Oh yes, Ancient Warden, I have finally found you!
The Cosmic Beast and the other men began to attack me all at once. No! With one more powerful strike, I began to feel weak. On days 40 to 44, I awoke trapped in a cage and hanging above rows and rows of seating. All around in the seats were tons of cosmic minions. This is not good. The Cosmic Beast then started to approach my cage from the stands.
There's no escaping this time. We've got you. And soon, the Cosmic Dragon will be here. You're done for.
No, I'm basically dragon food trapped in here. I gotta get out. Ah! I clawed away at the cage, but it was no use. I felt completely helpless until a blast of sonic energy broke the bottom of my cage. Ah! What was that? I looked over to see the Grand Warden. What are you doing here?
Saving you! Come on, we need to go, now!
We started to run, but before we could get anywhere, the Cosmic Dragon was flying in. Oh no. On days 45 to 47, the Cosmic Dragon crashed down in front of us.
Are you trying to escape?
Back off! Let us go!
You should be careful talking to me like that. As your soon-to-be ruler, I could make your death very slow and very painful.
You are a coward! You don't deserve to rule over anyone! The Cosmic Dragon charged in, about to hit me with a powerful attack, when the Grand Warden stepped in the way. He took the hit much better than I would have, but it seemed to hurt a lot.
You must leave, now, Bozo!
But I can't leave you behind.
You aren't, because I'll always be with you! Ah!
The Grand Warden threw an attack that pushed the dragon back.
Go! Lead the Wardens and put a stop to this!
He dropped a dark nether star towards me and then ran in to face the Cosmic Dragon alone. They began to fight as the dragon took blow after blow. I picked up the item and began to use it just as I looked up to see the dragon kill the Grand Warden. No! Suddenly, the item summoned a nether portal behind me, and I had no choice but to escape through it. On days 48 to 51, I landed in a strange rocky biome in the nether. The Grand Warden, he sacrificed himself just for me. I have to avenge him and find that deep volcano.
Keep it down!
I looked over and saw some magma snails cowering in fear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to.
We aren't scared of you, loser! It's that wizard piglin and his stupid gauntlet! He forced us out of our home!
Really? But why? Can you show me where? I followed the magma snails as they led me through the nether and took me across a large pool of lava.
Look, there he is!
I looked up, and directly in front of us on a netherrack beach was a tall piglin wizard destroying the homes of the snails.
Where is my gold?
Hey man, calm down. This isn't your home. We can talk about it.
Calm down. Calm down. One of these snails took my gold, and I will not calm down.
The wizard piglin began to charge a magical attack. Uh-oh. On days 52 to 53, I realized that the piglin was trying to attack the snails. Oh, no you don't. I tried to defend them by using my warden boom on him, but he would reach up with his magical gauntlet and summon rifts into the air to attack me. Even teleporting in ghast-like creatures? What kind of magic is this? I pushed forwards and used the brute strength of my claws to fight him, but he was quick and I didn't want to hurt him. Please, don't you think that we can resolve this?
I'm not leaving without my gold.
I looked up past the wizard piglin to see a magma snail standing on one of the destroyed homes.
Hold it!
What? What's going on?
Fine, alright. I have your gold, dude. Here, jeez.
I knew it.
Dude, why would you take that guy's gold? Look at our homes now. It was shiny, man. Back off.
Well, I'm just glad no one had to get hurt. Now, to find that deep, dark volcano.
A deep, dark volcano, huh? I know exactly where that place is.
On days 54 to 56, the wizard piglin used his magical rifts to teleport us to the base of the deep volcano. As I looked up at it, I saw that it stood out in the nether. Even the lava was made out of molten skulk. Whoa!
You done sightseeing? Come on, it's this way.
I followed the piglin all the way up to the top, where I looked down to see pure darkness below. Okay, so I'm supposed to go into its heart, but how?
Like this.
The piglin hit me from behind. Where am I? I looked around at my new surroundings. I was in an enclosed space, and before me were platforms above more skulk lava. Only one way to go. I began to leap between the platforms, being careful not to fall down below. As I went, the platforms began to get smaller and smaller. Come on, I'm so close. Yes, I finally made it across to see that I was in the heart of the deep volcano, but something didn't feel right. On days 57 to 59, I began to look around the room in search of the ancient heart. Wait, is this it?
That is correct.
I turned around, and appearing in the entryway was an intimidating skulk golem.
This is the ancient heart you seek, Warden, but it must be fulfilled.
Okay, how do we do that? I need it to...
Silence! I knew that one day the Ancient Warden would come to this place looking for the heart. But if you want it, you must fill it!
I then noticed around the room were 3 pools of skulk lava that were connecting to the tubes of the heart. So, I just need to fill the heart.
Correct! While I test your dedication. Begin!
On days 60 to 63, the skulk golem rushed forward to attack me. Whoa! I dug into the earth to dodge his attack and appeared next to the first pool of skulk. Here goes nothing. I blasted the pool with my warden boom, causing the skulk to shoot up and into the pipe. The heart then slightly filled. It worked.
Clever, but still 2 to go.
The golem continued to attack me, and I tried to use my abilities to my advantage, but so was he. I barely ran past him and shot into the next pool, filling the heart again.
Who are you to be strong enough to stop the cosmic dragon?
I am the Ancient Warden. I launched another Warden Boom attack towards the golem. He dodged it, but because of this, my attack hit the last pool, filling the heart. Because of this, the heart shrunk down to size and fell to the floor.
Well, Fozo, you have proven to me your dedication. Please, take your reward.
I ran up and grabbed it, causing me to grow even stronger. I gained 5 more hearts, and now I could summon sonic spikes from the ground that blinded my enemy. Awesome! On days 64 to 68, I used the Grand Warden's item to make another portal out of the Nether. But when I appeared in the overworld, everything around me was corrupted by cosmic energy. Oh no.
There you are.
Slamming down into the area was the cosmic beast. How did you find me?
After you made a fool of me, we paid your little ancient city a visit. Your people are ours, and they told us exactly where you went.
No! The beast barreled towards me to attack. We clashed as our massive forms began to brawl. We started to trade blows as I could tell he was attacking with pure rage. His claws launched me back, taking me down to just a few hearts. Ah!
No Grand Warden to save you now.
You're right, but I'm doing this for him and all of the wardens. I leapt forward and used my new ability to cut down the cosmic beast in one final attack. Yes! Now, I have to hurry home. On days 69 to 72, I returned back to my base to see that everything was destroyed. I didn't see a single soul left in the whole city. All of the wardens, everyone gone. Hello?
Fozo, over here!
I ran over and saw that Phil was alive, standing in front of his guard tower. Phil, I'm sorry I wasn't...
No, it's my fault. I let everyone down. You wardens are here to protect everybody, and I just wanted to protect you all. And I couldn't even do that.
You can't blame yourself. The cosmic forces are way too strong now. And that's why I need to find the last ancient piece. Only then can we save everyone.
The last piece, I remember talking to the Grand Warden about it a while back. He said something about a Warden Catacombs?
Warden Catacombs?
Yeah, and I think I know exactly where it is.
On days 73 to 74, I went with Phil as we ran through the cosmic corrupted overworld until we found it. The Warden Catacombs entrance.
Yup, this is it. The Grand Warden had a lot to say about this place. But, I guess he never said how to open it.
Yeah, I wish he was here to tell us now. Suddenly, a huge bat flew down from the ceiling and stuck me back.
You won't be getting in there. This is my home. All mine.
Hey, stay away from him.
Phil ran in to attack, but was swatted away. We began to battle as the bat would leap around, digging their claws into me. I fought off with my abilities, but they would also cast out shadowy darkness that blinded me. Ah!
Now, time to fade.
Just then, Phil ran right in front of me. Phil, wait!
I said stay away!
He screamed out and transformed into a much stronger knight. He now had a much larger cleaver to fight with, and even his armor improved.
Ha!
He swung with one attack of his new weapon and sent the huge bat flying back, slamming into the catacombs entrance.
Not fair. I'm getting out of here.
The bat scurried out of the area, but as they did, Phil's hit had caused the entrance to break open. Yeah, go Phil! On days 75 to 80, the two of us entered into the catacombs and saw that the hallways were lined with tombs of wardens. We made it to a final room where resting in the center was an even larger tomb.
So, now what?
Just then, raising out of the tomb was the spirit of the Grand Warden.
You finally made it, my boy.
I don't understand. How is this possible?
I know you must be confused, but no, I'm so proud of the dedication you have shown throughout this journey. Soon you will be strong enough to face the Cosmic Dragon with the power of the final Warden piece, and it lies here.
And where is here exactly?
Look around you, Fozo. The ancient soul is the souls of all wardens that came before, and now they must become one with you.
What? In a bright flash, I was teleported into a shadowy arena with only me and the spirit of the Grand Warden. That was until an armor of spiritual wardens appeared all around us. On days 81 to 85, all of the spirits of the past wardens started to move closer to me.
Withstand their onslaught, and they will accept you.
Multiple of them charged in and began to attack. They looked so frail and old, but their attacks packed a punch. Attack after attack, they hit me as I was trying to swing back at them and defend myself. Some of them were knocked back, but more just kept coming.
Hold your ground, Fozo.
Hold my ground? That's right. I need to let them become one with me. I stood and let the spirits rush through me as I felt them merge inside. Wow, that felt weird.
Now the last test. Me.
The Grand Warden rushed into attack. His attacks were so strong, and it felt so weird fighting him. But I knew what this was for. Ha! He then rushed forward and was about to crush me, but I quickly dug under the arena and was able to leap up and strike the Grand Warden spirit from behind. Then, in one final blow, he was knocked back and looked at me proudly.
You have done well, my boy. Now lead them well.
His spirit merged into me as well. And because of this, I felt all of the ancient souls empower me. I gained 10 more hearts and was now the most powerful warden ever. I did it! On days 86 to 90, I was making my way back to base with Phil when we heard shouting up ahead.
Get back in your cage!
I looked out and saw that the Cosmic Dragon and his forces were putting everyone in sight in cages, and those who resisted died. No!
Be quiet! You are all a waste of my time! That Ancient Warden is hiding like a coward! I'll take this world for myself, whether he likes it or not. Where are you now, Ancient Warden?
I need to stop him!
But first, we need backup. We have to see if there's anyone left at home.
You're right, Phil. We need all of the help we can get. Let's go rally the troops. On days 91 to 94, I made it safely back to base with Phil as he found and gathered up all of the scared warden spiders. Thank goodness you guys are okay. All right, everyone. It's time we fight that cosmic army.
I'm sorry, Fozo. I just don't think that we can do this. You have kept us safe so far, but look around. They destroyed the entire base. We can't stop them.
No, guys, we can. Together. Then, in a huge burst of blue light, the ancient creator appeared in the middle of us all.
Your warden leader is right.
Creator?
I will stand with you in this fight, Fozo. The Cosmic Dragon must be stopped.
Here, here!
You're right. Here, here.
All the warden spiders were now motivated with hope and started to cheer. It's time to end this. On days 95 to 99, we all made it to the massive cosmic empire together. The path forward was filled with more minions than ever, and up on his high throne was the Cosmic Dragon.
How pathetic. You brought all your little friends to fight with you.
Go, my cosmic forces, and devour them!
His cosmic forces started to pour in from everywhere and rush towards us.
Charge!
Phil ran in and led a group of Warden spiders to battle. He would cut down each minion with heavy blows from his cleaver, and I watched as the ancient creator fought groups of them alone.
Go, Fozo! Face the cosmic dragon and show him the power of the ancients!
I'm on it! I dug down into the ground and made my way to the top of the structure. On day 100, I erupted from the ground in front of the cosmic dragon.
So, you really believe that you can stop me?
Yes, and I'm going to right here, right now.
You fool! I've destroyed every other ancient being. What's one more?
We began to fight as his massive form came lumbering towards me. I was so much stronger now, so I wasn't scared. I would blast him with my Warden Boom and used every opportunity to try and blind him with my leaping attack. The dragon roared into the air, and it felt like the gravity of the entire galaxy was holding me down. I can't move! He then struck me with his claws, and I was so low on hearts. No!
Once I get rid of you, I'll have control of this entire reality, and I can reshape it to my liking. So long, Ancient Warden.
The dragon came in to strike one last time, but I dug down just in time to dodge. I then appeared behind him, placing him between me and the edge of his empire. You know, I won't let you do that. This is for all of the ancient beings and all Warden kind. I fought back against the dragon, hitting harder than I ever had before. I used all of my new abilities whenever I could, and could tell that the cosmic dragon was starting to get overwhelmed by my upgrades.
No! Impossible! How?
With one final hit, I took the cosmic dragon down. I did it! The cosmic forces were defeated, and this reality could finally live in peace.